Frank. Hey, how's it going? Just getting things started up. I will start streaming in just a moment. Father time. Hold on a second now. Are you saying like Father Time? I'm inevitable. Is that where we're going with it? Okay. Well, clearly the jig is up. I'm here. Hi everybody. It's me. Welcome to WagWorksGA. Thanks for stopping in tonight. I'm Jeff, or Wags, whatever you want to call me. I'm the G in WagWorksGA. The A is my wife, Ashley. We're a creative duo. We work primarily on kids' comics and graphic novels. Here on Twitch, you'll see me mostly. Sometimes I'm working on our comics work. Sometimes I'm doing fan art. Sometimes I'm doing just other illustrations. But hey, welcome on in. I'm glad to have you here. You swear, Frank? We're starting off strong on the banter tonight. It's good. It's good. If you didn't read any of Light of the Day, I'm about halfway. It's been busy. I was hoping to be done. I knew it would be great. It would be great to have some discussion, a little book club here if I could finish it. But life, lifed. That's what it was. Agreed. I mean, the whole opening makes a strong case that Avar is the best. Yes. Like the first couple of chapters, I'm just like, they should have just called this book like A Bunch of Bad Stuff Happens. It is not, it's not uplifting. You know, the worst part is when you're reading the first couple of chapters while traveling on an airplane. That's you're like, travel by air is safe. Really, it is. It worked out fine. Here I am, clearly back in my home base. This whole series is a bunch of bad stuff happening. You mean it's not just like, hey, everything's great. It's just a whole bunch of peaceful descriptions of calm scenes. So for those of you who don't know, Light of the Jedi is one of the books in the Star Wars High Republic era. Is it the first one? Her ship did in fact fail her. She did a great job. Yeah. Anyway, is it the first book in the series? In that era? It is the first. Okay. Yeah. I'm working my way through. It's real good. It's real good. Been enjoying it. Rose, hey! How's it going? It is good to see you. How far am I? So, they are investigating the incident that was at the beginning of the book. I'm going to give you the thumbs up. Yeah, tonight we'll be getting in on the Lunar New Year's drawings, but I'm going to do a quick warm up first. Where's she on row? Wait. There were a whole lot of names thrown at me, and it was about a week ago I read it, so you might have to give me a little more context on that one if I haven't gone that far. I can at least stand up for myself via chat. Well, you know what I will do is I will roll into warm up. So let's go ahead and get that started up. Just a moment, just a moment. Yep, there you go. Okay. The eye, okay. I just haven't gotten that far. I would like also the incident of the first appearance of the Nihil. So Rose, by the way, is an incredible baker and cook. So she's over at Rose Huxford Likes to Bake at Instagram, and it's awesome. Okay, maybe I haven't got that far. Yeah, so all right, collecting my thoughts for just a moment. Okay, let's jump into warm-up so I can get started on the dragon. You're making me a Knuckles. Well, I hope it preserves well in the mail. All right, so for those of you new, we like to do our Pokemon card warm-ups. So I have selected here from what we have available. Ooh, Japanese fried instant noodles. Fair. Oh man, the wisdom teeth. I remember that. I was out of it for a bit when I got mine out. Anyway, so I've pre-selected these 5 cards, which we got Abra, we've got Linoon, we've got Smeargle, Farfetch'd, and Psyduck. And I'm gonna randomly pick one of these, and that's gonna be our warm-up Pokemon. A quick 5-minute warm-up. Just slept the whole time, recovered from my... Yeah, that was my card. And I remember I played Super Mario Land 2 on the 3DS Virtual Console. That was most of my experience. All right, we got Psyduck, and that will be our warm-up today. Oh man, homemade strawberry ice cream. He's all drugged up right now. Oh, I've been there. I know that one from the wisdom teeth. Yeah, and it's the food, the ice cream sounds amazing, not the fact that he's all drugged up. So Frank, you're slowly getting caught up. All right, so let's switch over to art mode. Gonna pull up a reference here. As we do. Drop Psyduck in there, label our layers as we do. And I'll just kind of talk through this for anyone who's new. I know Rose, you know the drill. Yeah, so I'll just talk through while I'm going. I'm gonna get my timer set up. Okay, so Frankie, you have finished Convergence, Quest for the Hidden City, Battle of Jeddah, and the High Republic Comics issues 1 through 10. Man, you have been busy. All right, starting a 5-minute timer for warm-up now. Feel free to draw along. You don't have to draw Psyduck. You can draw whatever you like. Hey, Ash Rose is here.
Hey, Rose.
Ashley says hi, Rose. But as you know, as those of you who watch know, the warm-up is not to draw a finished final piece of art. It's just to get everything loosened up. Loosen up the arm, the wrist, get the brain thinking about shapes. So it's just 5 minutes to get loosened up before we work on our main illustration for the night. Wow, Frank, you have been busy. Phase 3. That's right. Holy cow. All right. So, and again, I like to draw my Pokemon kind of sleeping. But I also like to try to find a way to show their personality through that kind of that simple action. Excuse me. There's only 3 Phase 3 books now? Lazy Jeff. Still technically drawing eyes, just to be clear. A duck with a interesting tail for a duck. That's all I'm trying to say. Just trying to note a few details here, get our rough shapes in. I do like to at least imagine that at some point I'm gonna come back to my my warm-ups and finish them. I've done that once. At least work a little bit further through. Also, one quarter Dance with Dragons. Not familiar with it. Oh yeah, I haven't read any of the like Game of Thrones stuff. I watched like a season of it. Like almost at what? That would have been like 2016, 2015. But never got super into it myself. Head is a little bit more oval shaped. Actually, quite oval shaped. Do I want the hand there? Maybe not. Okay. So kind of here for the center line, right? Yeah. That works a little bit better. That works a little better. She's like, let's free the slaves. And the slaves are like, cool, but what do we do now? And she's like, I don't know, bye. I mean, feel free to, you know, have the book discussion. I'm just not really going to get much of it personally. But if you enjoy it, that's cool. Maybe more of the tail up. I think that would be kind of, yeah, I like that better. I like it better. Okay, well, the concept isn't perfect. But I feel good enough about it to at least move on to pencils. Oh, or I could just be done because that's 5 minutes. It goes by quickly. It goes by quick. That's not words. Okay. They're very graphic with how they do it. I mean, isn't graphic kind of the whole vibe of that series in pretty much every aspect? Or most of them? I don't know. Okay, so with that, let's move on to our Lunar New Year illustration. I'm excited. I've done a lot, of work. Now I don't know if you were here last week. It was a very short stream, and I didn't get very far. I was exhausted. I got like this one guy up here done. However, since then, I didn't do all 8 thumbnails. I felt like once I did 6 just to kind of work through the idea generation. And I worked out 6 ideas total. Just very rough concepts, as you can see, and ended up, instead of doing thumbnails of multiple of them, since the Lunar New Year is actually Saturday, and I wanted to get this done, I talked over with Ashley, and we picked on one that fit not only that we liked in general in terms of composition and character, but also one that kind of fit the character of the previous ones that I've done. So I've done what I did. Rabbit was last year. I did Tiger the year before. I did. Oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. Was it Ox before that, and then Rat? No. Hold up. I've got them in my like opening reel. Just a moment. There we go. So I can show all the ones. I've done only a few in my more graphic novel-y style. But here, roll through. Tell me I didn't just make this random. So there's Tiger. So yeah, so there's Tiger. I did Rabbit. I really added this in order to... Wait, where? There's Rat. I've only got 4. Okay. I was having trouble. There's Ox. Okay. So I've done 2 in my more graphic novel-y newer style, and then 2 in more like a picture booky kind of painterly style. The Tiger and the Rabbit being the newer one, and the Ox and the Rat being in the kind of more painterly style. So trying to fit in with all that. Which is why we settled on the one we did. Hold on. There we go. I swear I know how to operate OBS. It's good times. Yeah. So we ended up picking this one here. And then I did quite a bit of work on that one to get... Oops, that's Psyduck. There we go. To get to here. So this is the final line. So I actually already did pencils and all that. We just posted the time lapse up on Instagram, but if you didn't see it, make sure that's showing up. Here it is. Move that up for you. The scales will show up later once I've got flat colors added in, but I did those preemptively. I wanted to have a vector layer in there. Peek on out. So that is all the work that I have done. So lines are, like inks are done. Like sketch, pencil, inks is all done. Some of the detail work. So really, I'm just laying down flat colors and shading tonight. And anything I don't get done tonight, I'm going to finish tomorrow. Oh, well, it was good having you, Rose. Thanks for coming. Have a good dinner. And I hope your son has a good recovery from the wisdom teeth. That's, oof. Alright, so I will stop self-indulgently watching my time lapse because that's fun to do. Because it's fun to do. Alright, the oranges. So the dragon is juggling. Orange is one of the traditional good luck foods of the Lunar New Year. So first we're gonna lay down colors on the dragon. Now, I'm debating on this one. Green is probably the most obvious color for the dragon, but I've seen a lot of variation in some of the art research that I've done. Let's see. That was some of I was looking at different costume ideas here in my my reference panel. No, that's for our science comics. That is a real snowflake picture. Good times. Okay. So what I really kind of want to do, sorry, I'm gonna name that later before I forget. Let's do that. Now I kind of want to do this in a red. The red dragon could be very cool. I could always play around with both. So that's rough. I can clean that up a little bit. Right. Here, I think we want to go kind of a there we go. Let's see how that looks together. Oops, that's not what I wanted. But, okay, I feel like I'm really liking this with the red and the gold together. Maybe I'll pop out. There's my auto action window. What am I looking for? Navigator. I always forget that name. It's not the most intuitive. I'll just leave this open while I go ahead and do some of this coloring. Why are you not coloring all the way? Oh, I know why. Because my selection tool does not have the area subscaling or area scaling on. There we go. Well, that's that's fixed for next time. Cool. Still didn't get this one all the way though. Interesting. How about maybe we'll try the horns as color as well. We can always change it later. And let's go nice green on the scales. Let's see how that looks. Maybe. We're gonna, you know, possibly revisit some of these color decisions. I don't think the whiskers need to be green. That's throwing me off a little bit. Maybe also for now, turn off the scale details. Yeah, the green's not quite doing it for me. So let's try this. Okay. Better. I feel like a little bit tighter color scheme, less distracting. Yep. And wouldn't you know it, we're missing a toenail. That's good time. That is very busy. I'm not sure about that. So this dragon. So Frank, how have things been going with the Star Wars Twitter? It sounds like you've certainly been doing your share of reading and research for it. It's a little too brown, honestly. There, saturated just a little bit more. I like that better. I could go with like a gold on the horns. That would be pretty cool. Ooh, I think I like that a lot. Okay. Okay, I do need to fix this. It's been bugging me. I keep forgetting. My dragon is missing a toenail over here. And it is bugging the junk out of me. Okay. Better, better, better. You know, I am thankful that I've at least learned to speed up a bit in my coloring process, especially, of course, I should say this is so easy, just because it's a spot art. So, stream improvement, advertisement, solicitation, and chat. Good times, good times. No thanks, but you know, go in peace, friend. All right, and then I can do some color details around the eyes. So these kind of eyebrow, eyelash features. What do I want you to be? Here I could use a pop of something different, like a green could work. Yeah. No, I do want it a little bit saturated. Let's just see. Will you select all the way? Yeah. All right, good deal. It closed that well enough. Now, would the yellow be too much here? No, I think I like that, actually. That's pretty cool. All right. So we do have this little bit along the lip here. And to not overdo the color variety, I might test this green. I know, because this little gap I left, this doesn't want to close nicely. But yeah, it's I will say this piece, it's nice. I've gotten so used to doing comics of at least, 4 panels or whatever. So it's you're doing foreground, you're doing background, and even when you do that, you've got 4 more to do. Not sure I love that. The top one just kind of feels perhaps a little bit overdone. You know, it might look good. Just pull this black from the buns on the side. Ooh, that does look pretty good, actually. I think I like that. So yeah, when you go back to doing like a spot art, it's like, oh, I don't have a background to draw here. I don't have, anything outside of the main character to color in. That's amazing. All right. Okay. And what I think I want to do is line this with this kind of gold. So just a little bit. make this brush a little bit smaller. Yay, hotkeys. I'm doing it. I'm really remembering that I have hotkeys. It's amazing. Yep, that actually is not part of the dragon. Apparently I'm in focus mode tonight. Let's round that guy out. Okay. Ooh, I might have just had an idea. Might have just had a thought. Okay. You need to be cleared out. There you go. You are actually this color. You know, I could just as easily erase this tiny little bit. There we go. There we go. So how would this look if I... Okay. Nope, that's not the way to go, Jeff. What you doing? Whoops. If my hand wasn't blocking what I was doing, I might have seen that I was making a terrible error. Ooh, I like that so much better. That's nice. What is this guy right here? Okay, cool. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Oh, except, hold up. Yes, okay. Okay, I think we got it. I know what I'm thinking here. Yes, okay. And actually... this should be this, okay. Alright. I do recall that I wanted to come in and do a little cleanup where I didn't have my area scaling on, and some of these fills didn't go all the way, or in fact went too far. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm pretty happy with how the flat colors are coming together. Oh my goodness, did I do this all the way around? No. there. A little bit of tidying. In theory, not all of this actually matters and needs to be cleaned up at this level, but it does make me feel better. It just makes me feel better, you know? So that's what I'm gonna stick with. Alright, I do think I can de-yellow the teeth a little bit. That might be nice. Just a bit. 2, 3, 4. That's better. 3, 4. Fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I broke my rhythm there. It was a delicate dance for a moment. Fill. Okay. Okay. And still doing a little bit. These guys seem okay. Actually, everything else is looking pretty clean. Pretty happy with that. I do have a little more of this gold color to lay down. Okay, I like that. I do. Okay, this is why I got references. Not of snowflakes. The little bun things. I feel like the easy stereotypical thing to do. That's just the hair. Would be to make. That's not really detailed enough picture to tell. Okay, maybe that's not helpful. Could be to be like, oh, it's a dragon. It's a boy. But I wanted to give it, lean it a little bit more girl, just to switch things up a little bit. So putting the kind of the bun, the hair decorations there, to kind of lean it that way, just for fun. Don't mind me just searching for a quick reference here. Okay. Maybe what we can do. All right. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at just image references for some traditional Chinese patterns that would be used for a trim or something like that. I found a few examples here, and I found one that I really like that I know I've seen before. Pretty commonly used. I think I'm gonna go with that. It's a cool one because it also calls back to not only the scales on the dragon, but also to the waves, which often, if you read about in Chinese mythology, oftentimes dragons were associated with being rulers of the water and the waves. So maybe I will knock this down a little bit more, because then I can just do this with the pen pressure. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Disclaimer, though I do try to do my research, and we do try to, as a adopted family with a child from China, we do try to learn what we can about Chinese culture and incorporate pieces of it into our family life. I am by no means an expert, so it is possible that I have misstated something, and I do apologize for that. But I am trying to do my best to research and give respect to the topics and the culture and the heritage. And we do come from a place of respect. Okay. Just a couple more places I want to touch up here. Otherwise, I am feeling like we're in a pretty good place on this to where I can start getting to shading. These guys are just kind of hanging out a little bit. I can clean those up. All right. Oh, you know what else I can do here? Did want to add some detail lines for the scales across the chest and the tummy. So we're gonna bring down our brush size. That's because I'm writing it with the eraser. That doesn't work. Bum, 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 bum. So maybe that's too thin. Let's go up to 8. Better. All right. This is bothering me, so I'm just gonna clear that out. All right. Cool. Actually, don't need to do quite that tight spacing. Gonna do that vector thing so I can keep a little bit more consistent line so everything ties together nicely. And I'm just gonna clean up as I go. And I don't know, for you artists out there, I sometimes will intentionally go, when I know I'm using vector, I can just tidy it up later. I will intentionally go beyond the boundary line, even though I could close it off, just because it gives me, I feel like, a little bit more fluidity in the motion. It works for me. It works for me. That's all I'm saying. When you're drawing, do what works for you. Granted, there, spacing should be okay. Maybe a little bit big. Maybe a little bit. These, I think I can. Wait, little closer to the end until I clean up, because there's a lot less going on, and it's just there's clear ending points and on each side to erase, so I'm not likely to get as mixed up on that and miss something. And then see it like 2 days after I posted the final illustration and be stuck with either, well, do I go back and redo, like touch this up, or do I just live with it forever and let it bother me? That might be too, nope. So I'll just redo these guys. Nope. That's the eraser. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Dragon's good. Don't forget the oranges, Jeff. The dragon is juggling oranges. It's kind of just a weird dancing pose if you don't add the oranges in. Remember this. Alright, so we go to our shadow layer. I think I'll use my usual purple. I like it. It works pretty well, in my opinion. Especially since there's a lot of different little details going on in this piece. What am I even saying? My gosh, my words. Come on. With all the little details going on, I do feel like the shadow is going to be very important in terms of helping make it clear to the eye, like where things are spatially in relation to each other. It's like Smooth McGroove, but with also music. I have to look. Oh, Smooth McGroove remixed. Okay, for those if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, and you don't have to. Smooth McGroove is an a cappella singer who mixes of video game music. He's incredible. So he does the layering where he records himself multiple times singing all these different parts and harmonies. If you enjoy video game music, you should look him up on YouTube, because he's just awesome. Go. So any of you out there who don't really know much about the Lunar New Year celebration, typically it's a 15-day celebration. It kicks off Saturday, the 10th. So that's where a lot of the traditions you hear about, the red envelopes, things like that will happen then. There's the lion dances, the dragon dances. We actually went to a couple of cool dragon dance exhibitions just this last week. And there's tons more festivals in the upcoming weeks around the Orlando area. So we're trying to get to what we can. We do always enjoy it. And of course, the amazing food in our house. The absolute hands down favorite are the dumplings or the jiaozi. They're awesome. Okay. Little bit of cleanup here. You know, I never changed the color of these irises. I could definitely stand to do that. Let's try starting here. Let's saturate you, bring you way down. How does this look? Oh, wait. I was reading something about this. I feel like this is ringing a bell from my research last night. Perhaps not. No, okay. Stand corrected. I stand corrected. Let's try it now. I can always change it if it's not working for me later, but I do like having it distinct from the color of the body. So, all right, back to shading. Okay. I'm seeing, okay. When I get zoomed in, I definitely am seeing a little bit of touch up. That fill didn't quite do what I wanted it to. So, at least on some of these white parts. I didn't even name my flat colors layer. What am I doing? Goodness gracious, Jeff. What happens to Murgatroyd? So, are you here? Yes. Yes. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Thought I got all the way over to the shadows layer, but I didn't. We are coming along slowly but surely. There is a bit of detail in this one to finish out. Flat colors quick. Shading maybe a little bit slower. Maybe. But we're getting there. Okay. Yep. I'll bring the navigator window back up since I'm zooming in quite a bit here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. too big there, I think. Apparently I'm getting into focus mode already. Good times, good times. That wonderful time of the night when Jeff just kind of checks out. On the bright side, I'm kind of in the zone on this one. Okay, this might actually all be kind of dark in the shadows there. There's gonna be a little bit of a shadow there where this guy's sticking out. Okay, okay. Okay. Give this a little more dimensionality. Okay, give the head just a little sense of depth there over the neck. That's pretty good. Okay, okay. Okay. You know what? I could actually use a quick water break. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put y'all on Be Right Back. And we will indeed be right back while I take a quick break. So yeah, sit tight, enjoy, and I will see you in a few minutes. It helps to unmute, doesn't it? Hey, we're back. I'm back. I'm back. We're back. You're back. They're back. We're back. Let's keep working. I think that's better. Got a little hydration break. Not that it sounds like it. Alright, how's this little bit of shadow work? This is tricking me tricking me up. It's tricking me up. So you are bothering me. Yeah. Okay. So it'd probably be something like this. Pardon me. Even a little bit more following the curvature of the tail. Goodness gracious, Jeff, what is going on with your throat? I mean, aside from all the allergies forever. Because that's great. Alright, this is not a vector layer. Hashtag not a vector layer. Okay. Okay. We'll work with that. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I do like that quite a bit. I feel like that's giving us some of the depth that we sort of needed here. Clean up this transition where I changed my mind. Nobody got to know about it. All right. Maybe something like that. That'll work. All right. Not bad. I'm thinking I could have maybe made that shadow a little darker. That's okay. We'll fix it later. It's great. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh good, I'm not crazy. I did see movement, and it's just Ashley. Good deal. Sorry, thought I was losing my mind. Just checking. Confirmed, still largely sane. Good deal. Okay. Okay. So it's funny, I felt like the time that I was at the conference went by pretty quickly, but I feel like the week since I've gotten back has gone even quicker. It's insane. I can't believe this was just a week ago. I just had wrapped up stream and was getting ready to head back home from the conference. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because I keep thinking, oh no, I just got back, but actually, holy moly, it's been like a week. It's been a week. Our February, like I thought our January was nuts when I looked at the calendar, and then I looked at our February. I'm like, oh, also nuts. Gonna go fast. Everything's pretty much just gonna go fast. Not that that's always bad. It's because we're doing lots of stuff. There's lots of cool stuff going on. Even some of it art related, in fact. I think I mentioned before that we're working on some like educational science comics for with like incredible group of creators from our Kids Comics Unite group. We kind of just met each other through that, and one of them, Sarah Giles, had this great idea and approached a few of us. So working on that. It's actually a Substack called Core Tunes, because a lot of it is roughly based on Common Core curriculum. But yeah, we're doing little science meteorology comics for that, and that's been pretty cool. We've got 5 done so far, and we'll be continuing on with that through the remainder of the school year, and then picking up next school year as well. If you are interested in checking it out, feel free to head to just coretunes.substack.com. In fact, I can drop that link in the chat. Yeah, so this is coretunes.substack.com. In fact, I'm gonna actually going over here so that in the recording the video shows the Core Tunes link. It's that simple. It's a Substack, so it's in, you have the chance to subscribe and get them, but you can also take a peek inside without subscribing. But that's where we're doing some work. It's been a lot of fun to do. We're working with Sarah Giles, Ken Ralston, and Samantha Winkler. They're just an intensely talented and amazing group of people. So that's been really awesome. And we are looking forward to continuing doing that. But there's also some fun stuff going on over at Kids Comics Studio. We're working on figuring out how to do a group publication. So Ashley and I have been on the the newly formed publishing committee side of that, working with another amazing, talented group of people. Actually, there's some overlap as well there, but yeah, it's exciting. There's lots of stuff going on. I feel like things are kind of taking off, and it's good. It's very good. But the time she flies. Man, it's been a while since I played Kingdom Hearts. The music just made me think of that. Keep hoping that maybe somehow Disney is going to include something Kingdom Hearts themed in the parks. That would be incredible. Alright, there's a couple spots where I'm missing the gold detailing here. And it's bothering me. It's bothering me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Easy enough. Just kind of... There we go. All right. Boom. Excuse me. All right, and when I get the oranges in here colored, I will go ahead and get their shadows dropped in, but I don't have to do that right now. That's the wrong. What? Just wait. Okay. Apparently, I just moved my whole toolbar for fun. You know, as you do. Or my whole pen tool. Okay. Get a little bit of shadow on the belly here. Probably more like this. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay. Down here. Yep. Yep. If you had Jeff headbutts the microphone on your bingo list for tonight's stream, congratulations. You can fill in that box. I am sure Jeff draws on the wrong layer will be coming along momentarily because you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Okay, what do we have? This is. I think we got all the shadows for this layer until I add in the oranges. I'm gonna do highlights. Guys, we're doing it. It's 11:30. It's highlights. I could work on the highlights. We're cruising, y'all. Gonna grab a nice yellow, which of course, as we all know, is complementary to purple. I like to do that for my highlights versus my shadows. Your mileage may vary. I'll do a hard light for now. I can always tone that down. Yes, I should do that. Should I try soft light and see where we get? Yeah, probably. I do like the difference a little bit. Just that simple 3 layers, like the base color, highlight, and shadow, can make such a difference in a piece and really make it pop. Ah, that's where I forgot shadows. Good, good, good. Wait, what? There we go. Okay, am I ready to do this yet? Maybe. Some of these gold things, especially like the dragon's horns, I want to give them a little bit of the feel, the shiny gold feel. Headbutts, microphone headbutts, always. Well, it starts with, you know, this standard kind of highlights, but do a bit more. And these are a little bit, I'm not a master of this yet. It's a little trickier with irregularly shaped things like this, but let's see what we do. And some of this will also come from, there'll be shadow as well. Nope, not quite. I'm not going to do this for every single scale detail because I value my sanity. Microphone, stop embarrassing me in front of chat. Okay. I think that is enough. I think that should be sufficient for what I'm trying to do. Yes, I remember this video game jam from September, the video game. Oh, it is. I do like it. Don't know any of the words to this song, so I will spare you me just singing absolute gobbledygook. This is one of the reasons that I love Game Chops, like Study Lounge, Video Game Study Lounge Radio. You never quite know what you're gonna get. And sometimes it surprises you in like the best way. Like right now. Okay. Yeah, most of the direct light would be at the top. I will give just a little bit to this guy here. And right here. Okay, I am quite pleased with how this piece is coming out. We are almost there, y'all. I do need to go back to shadows here for a second. This one's a little bit trickier. Again, I find this much harder to do with irregular shapes. That's the wrong angle for this setup. A big part of what makes something look metallic is the contrast, like the amount of contrast, and sometimes even the spacing between the contrast and the highlight and the shadow is what I've found. Oftentimes, I'm guessing. I haven't actually researched this. This is not my specialty of science, but I do believe, due to usually the often very rigid structure of metals molecularly, that you tend to get structures that align along these lines. Someone in chat can correct me if that's not right. But that's kind of my vague, makes sense to me, sciencey understanding of it. Again, not an expert. Although at least I'm adjacent to... Meteorology has some chemistry, just atmospheric chemistry, right? Not that that's my specialty either. But I did have to study some chemistry to get to where. Just some. Nope. Okay. This is bugging me. Gonna fix it. Gotta fix it. There we go. Okay. Okay, gosh. Shadow. That's what I was missing. All right. It's not even a lot of shadow, just some. I can continue that shadow now. Just fill. Right, I'm gonna move that away so I stop hitting the microphone with my head. Right. Okay, yeah, I think the dragon itself is complete. Yes. Save that. I didn't have to do the oranges on a separate layer. I could have been a bit more simplified my life a bit more. But you know what? Whatever. It's all good. I mean, there's still time to merge it down. I just wanted to get the dragon's hand right, and I wasn't sure if that was where I wanted everything. Oh, thanks, Ash. Thanks. I'm so happy with how it's coming out. Do you like the colors? I think I've settled on this scheme that I like a lot. My time-lapse video? Oh, the, yeah, the wait, is that a separate window in OBS? Okay, well, I know how to make that go. That's the navigator window. I was having it zoomed in so everyone could see where things were at when I was super zoomed in. Better? Is this better? Now the question is, do I need to duplicate the shadows layer? Oh, that's really dramatic. I don't know if I want that dramatic. I don't know. Dramatic dragon. It's good? Alright, okie dokie. Thank you. Alright, so now oranges will be my reference layer. Oranges. Alright. Alright, and I should just be able to do this. Yeah. Wait, what? Too far. Maybe if I just... Oh, that looks kind of cool. No? Why? Oh, is that? Okay, I see. Because that line is broken. Got it. Are you the orange I'm looking for? I think you are. I think you are the orange I'm looking for. if I just do a little, nope. Right, this isn't, oh. Haha. Ha ha ha. No. Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh. This orange is such a troublemaker. Okay. What if? Yeah? No, not quite. Okay. Okay. You know what? That kind of works. Oh, I haven't heard this one on Game Chops before. This is... nope, wrong layer. Wrong layer! Check your bingo sheets. Jeff got wrong layer. We're good. Alright. I'm so excited. I haven't heard that song on Game Chops before. It's from the Overworld map from Final Fantasy IX. I love this one. It's so chill. I knew it was so chill before this even. Okay. And just select my stems. Alright, you're good there. Pick a delightful stem color. Ooh, that's crazy. Something like that. They're a little bit bright to my eye. There, I think that's, yeah. Yeah. I think that is the green I'm looking for. Now, I could have probably done this before, but I kind of feel I try to avoid my perfectionist tendencies on vector lines, but round things are challenging, man. They don't always come out as clean as you like, and in general, I've found you can do a lot of good by cutting out a whole bunch of control points. Usually having the natural, like, large number of control points that'll get generated when you're drawing, like a circle or whatever freehand, is way more than you need, and typically ends up for a lot of variation, a lot of small variations in your shape. Granted, you still need to come in and adjust, because sometimes things are just offline. But getting there. Bring this in just a little bit. Like here, you can even see there's just like kind kind of some little wavies that got introduced. Microphone headbutt. It's like I didn't mean to put them there. I only had like 8 cups of coffee before drawing this. I don't know what happened. Also, you'll see as I'm changing the shape of this orange, this is where the having your area scaling is so helpful. Because what I have it do is I add about 10 pixels to whatever I select to fill. And what that does is it means that I'm making sure that I'm filling underneath my lines. And then also if this line changes a little bit, I'm actually still covered. And that's pretty nice. That sweet spot about halfway between, sits nicely on the curve. There we go. Okay. It's very clearly still not a perfect circle, but what I do feel like I've done here is taken out the wobblies and added a little bit of cleanliness to the curve. I feel like it's just a little more satisfying. I do have some of the natural pen variation, and honestly, I try to be a bit of a purist on this and be like, oh no, freehand, give it the life and dynamism of being freehand drawn. But I could have done like a circle guide ruler here, and then hand drawn around that, and that would still allow for the pen weight variation. This is way down in the weeds, but that's what I think. And maybe in the future that would make things a bit cleaner. That is the one thing on my Pokemon illustration contest piece that I look back and I'm like, as I look at the moon, I'm like, oh man, that moon could have been a little bit of a cleaner circle shape. But that's okay. Because part of my journey is also learning to let go of perfectionism. He says, hand editing vertices. Doing great. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. It's okay. I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah. Okay. I hereby declare this good enough and exonerate myself from any further pixel editing. Because I can do that. I'm going to pick up my shadow color, add my shadow layer. I'm going to do what I could have done earlier and clip it to the flat colors so I can be as messy as I want to be. And bump this guy up. Probably 12's good. So, I am so sorry for whatever that sounds like at home. I'm just having fun. Just having a wee bit of the fun. Okay. There we are. Boom. And get you. Get you. That's fine. I feel like that actually secretly filled the entire page. But because I'm clipping, we didn't see it. So I'm just gonna close these giant gaps. You know, just to be safe. Good, better. Just a little bit of border there so you can see that that sticks out a wee bit, as orange stems do. Okay. I'll just add a little bit of a highlight. I'm not going to do too much. Girl from Ipanema goes walking in. As she passes, each one she passes goes. Did not expect this one to come on. Let's sing something and sway so gently that. Yep, yep. Thank you, thank you. We'll be here all night. The vocal stylings of WagWorksGA. Okay, we're still at 12. That should be plenty. Alright. 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 I'm gonna get rid of that actually, so I can do something different. That might be too much. Might be too much highlight. You know? You know? That's better. Because you want to give like a hint of that, you know, this is round, so, you know, we've all seen that shaded sphere. But too much, like, I'm not trying to overdo it on my highlighting here. Okay, there we are there. I don't know, I think this may be done. Just about. I like it. Maybe. Yeah. Give those eyes a little bit more shine. Soft light you. Actually, I could hard light this. And of course, that's one more way to give something even more of the like shiny metallic feel is, you give it an extra layer of highlight. No, I don't need it on the eyes. I think the eyes are actually okay. Too much. Oh, I'm pretty happy with this one. All right. Just a moment. Some of these older ones I signed. I mean, just the tiger. Actually, just the tiger. Fascinating. Fascinating choice. Okay. Alright, that's what I was checking. I had a plan. Right, okay, one more thing. One more teeny tiny little thing. I just give a little shadow underneath just to kind of anchor things. I used to do these much more detailed. I don't think I actually care about that as much at this point. So we're gonna kind of just do vaguely oval shape here. That's too small of a brush for this. Eh. Nope. Because it's not closed. Better. Actually, I've given the light a little more angle to it in the shading. So why don't I just do this? I'm just gonna extend it off the page. Hey? Yeah, I believe I saw it. Did yours just go up? Okay, well, I just finished. So I'll wrap up stream and I can reboot router so we can do that. Sound good? All right. Well, that was all pretty good timing. Also, my internet may be just about to go out anyway, so because I forgot to reboot the router before I started stream, because that's how it goes. Wait, why is that still there? Fascinating. Well, yeah, I thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't do it. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, gosh, we're in a great place. Oh, I was actually gonna show the time lapse real quick, so let's take a quick look at our time lapse. Can we see that now? We cannot. No. Okay, we'll worry about that another time. Maybe I'll just, maybe I'll put it on YouTube. I keep meaning to put more of my time lapses on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm super excited how this one came out. If you celebrate the Lunar New Year, have a good start of the celebration. If you haven't celebrated it before, I recommend just find like a festival and go check it out. It's super cool. The food is delicious. It's just a really fun, exciting time. Yeah, so at any rate, thanks for joining me. Before my internet quits, just want to say check out if you're interested in educational comics, anywhere from ages like, oh gosh, I'm forgetting our age groups, but like elementary school age-ish. Check out coretunes.substack.com. You can feel free to peek around before you sign up. It's not just me and Ashley, but it's also some other really incredible artists and creators. Love the team we're working on. Yeah, I'll be back next Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern time in the US, just as usual. So thanks everybody for joining me. Thank you if you're watching the VOD here on Twitch. Thank you if you're watching my YouTube upload of it sometime in the distant future when I've caught up on my YouTube, as I keep promising I'll do. But thank you everybody. It's been fun streaming. This is a good time. I always have fun with y'all. So yeah, that's it, everyone. Thank you again so much. We're gonna cut stream here, and yeah, have a great night. Bye everyone.